The good Savage, I think he blocked you.
Why would she block me?
I don't know.
Because she doesn't want to admit that she knew that the girl was underage. Well, I'll definitely make it be known. I think it's the misunderstanding that we were being blamed for something over here, but it was your comments, not you. Yeah, it was the comments. The comments were saying that you and the good Savage was trying to pin grooming on me. Yeah, but we wasn't. Yeah, that's what someone said in the chat. Know. She blocked you because she said you knew she was under 18. But Good Savage knew she was under 18 too. Well, that wouldn't be the reason. Yeah, that's stupid. Mm-hmm. That's a little leap, don't you think? Y'all are stretching a mile now, like in Space Jam, when he gets that last basket. That's how y'all are stretching now, man. Stretch!
The good Savage, I think he blocked you.
Why would she block me?
I don't know.
Because she doesn't want to admit that she knew that the girl was underage. Well, I'll definitely make it be known. I think it's the misunderstanding that we were being blamed for something over here, but it was your comments, not. I think it's the
Thank you, Lisa. Sorry, someone's responding. Well, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, she's to sit with Boss Hog. Oh.
The good Savage. I think he blocked you.
Why would she block me?
I don't know.
No, yeah. I'm trying to get the context. Were they being inappropriate with the minor? Like, was it communication with the minor. And like, from what I'm hearing, one of them met up with the minor. What the fuck are they meeting up with a minor off of TikTok for? Does anybody have this Breezy's Girls Live? It's not Breezy. Well, from what I'm I would like... Okay, does anybody have the live that Halle was in today from DJ? Like, do any of his lives get... Nobody's really talking on OG. I'm not worried about that. I'm worried about Halle knowing people are conversing with a 16-year-old not giving a shit. Yeah, don't talk about OG then. If I missed something, I'm sorry. Let's not talk about OG though. She's not here. I don't have any proof of that, but I also don't think that she would condone inappropriate behaviors with minors. We're not gonna fucking bring OG into this. I would like to focus on Halle right now. Okay, so... No, guys... Sorry, I'm trying to do two things at once. I'm a little overstimulated. Hey, Christina, how are you? So who is DJ Gremlin then? Who's... Oh my god, I'm so confused. Thank you, Christina. So Halle was in someone's live named DJ Gremlin. He was losing his mind, yelling at people about them talking to a minor, and apparently Halle was in a group chat with a minor. The person's 16. The person in the live I played, she apparently met up with the minor, and Halle knew about it. I don't really want to talk to Halle. I fucking can't stand her. Oh my god, fine. Yeah, I guess. I think she's unblocked. She's just gonna gaslight the hell out of me. I don't understand this whole situation. Like, I just got restricted for bullying and harassment. If you guys can tap. MJ and her people have been reporting me. I think I was green lighted. But did the minor meet somebody on TikTok that's older? I'm just confused. I'm trying to figure out what's going on. Thank you. See, that's weird.
They're my friends. No, you're not.
Let me tell something to Breezy. You want to be fucking man.
What kind of videos and pictures?
Shut the fuck
I'm not gonna be able to play this right now, because I can 100% tell you that I've been green lighted and they're gonna try to take me down with it. So I'm gonna have to listen to it. Inappropriate ones? How do we know that? It's not that I don't believe you, well, they're mad, evidently. I don't know why. They live a hateful life, so it is what it is. Evidently, they were all really mad that people did something nice for Mr. Mal the other day. Something about me dragging... There's a video posted, I guess. Somebody sent me a screenshot. Something about me getting... Something about people getting Mr. Mal a monitor after I've dragged Retina. I'd like to see where I started a GoFundMe and stole $5,000 from it, like Retina did, but... Okay, the child admitted it during a lot. Oh, Jesus Christ. Do we have that live? Can you imagine greenlighting people when... No, I'm not worried about OG. I promise you, Animal. Like, I have no idea what's going on. I'm just confused. Hey, Jimmy. Could you imagine being so mad that you want to greenlight people that sit over here and try to figure stuff like this out? I'm sorry, but those people, like, I will say it again, they are not girls. Just felt like that needed to be said. My head is hurting. From what it sounds like, it doesn't... This is just my interpretation of this, but from what I'm understanding, it wasn't like OG knew the whole situation. It's a person that Halle is saying looked up to them like a little sister. Don't think she was condoning a bunch of grown women and men sending videos to minors like that. I think we're all a little more mature than that. Like, let's focus on the real problem here, which is, in my opinion, yet again, Halle. Thank you, Mama Jenny. My head hurts now. How many people were in this group chat? What? Oh my god. I haven't, like, okay. Let me tell you something. I don't watch anybody anymore. What the hell have I missed now? When I tell you I'm not watching anything lately, like, I'm not watching anything. What are you talking... Did she say that on live? Why? Why did she want to spank him, though? Like, there's only two ways to put this. Like, schmexually or, like, child schmaboose? Oh, God, I'm gonna vomit. games? Like night crawlers? Sorry, if you've watched It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, you know. What kind of games? Like, honest to God, I almost can't, like, act surprised, because she doesn't surprise me. But what kind of games? I don't know what's going on. Hide and go seek. Stop it! Do they like hide and then you have to find them in like frame? What? How does that work? How do you play hide and go seek? Why? Is she drinking? Parcheesi! Is she drinking? She was mad they blocked her. Can't say that I'm not surprised a bunch of 19-year-olds would block Sunshine. I'm gonna go figure. Okay, can we get back on Halle? The person who met up with the minor, what was the reason for meeting with the minor? Do we know? Chicken biscuits, like Chick-fil-A chicken biscuits? Like breakfast biscuits? Or what the fuck is a chicken biscuit if not like... Oh God. Is there proof of that? I don't want proof. Oh my God, I don't even know how to ask. How do we know that? Let me ask that. Ew, they still make those nasty crackers? Those things were fucking nasty growing up. My mom bought those once and I wanted to gag all over the place. No, they're nasty. The child told... Where did the minor talk about this? Did somebody send this to Halle? I have questions. In that okay, so I need the breezy live then. Okay. Oh my God, my head hurts. But they don't taste like chicken broth on a cracker. Like, can we be real? Like, I remember they tasted like crap. Hey.
Hi. So I don't know what's going on, but I just got a text. And I was asked if I am supporting somebody who is talking to minors on the app.
I don't think you are.
No. Well, I'm very blunt and will say exactly what the fuck happened. So
Yeah.
The other night, we were in a live. I think it was Halle's live. And she has a friend that looks up to her like a sister figure. And the girl was explaining it to me. And I said, okay, I don't see anything wrong with that. If she, that's if you look up to her like a sister figure. And apparently that's not the situation they were talking about. Something about today, which I know nothing about.
Evidently there's a live. There were 2 lives today, and the conclusion wrapped up into this girl Breezy's live, where they've basically said Halle had knowledge that somebody was meeting up with the teenager to do schmexy stuff, and that there were inappropriate videos being sent in this group chat that Halle was a part of and knew the 16-year-old was in there.
Okay, well, when I just, when Animal texted me, I video chatted Haley, Haley, I video chatted her,
Okay.
and I asked her, like, what is this? Because somebody named Lilith is saying X, Y, and Z. I said, I don't know, I'm not in Mal's live. I said, but what's the deal with it? She said that there is a girl that she was talking to that she thought was almost 18, and she said I was just being friendly to her, not anything like that. She said, and I was in a live today, and some guy was going off or something like that. So I said, you may want to come into Mallory's live
Yeah.
and get it straight, because I don't know what the hell is going on. But my name's being brought into it for whatever reason. I don't know why.
I think somebody brought up that you knew that maybe she was talking to a younger person, but I didn't think you knew that this whole thing was like taking part.
No, all I knew was there was a girl in her chat the other night. She's 17, almost 18. She said that she looks at Halle like a sister. She calls her for like advice, like big sister advice. I said, I see nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
And I don't. I guess I'm just going to bluntly put it, is the issue being that Halle is a lesbian? Is that the issue?
No, from what it sounds, there was a group chat Halle was in and this minor's in, and they were sending inappropriate videos and photos.
Yeah, that's not okay at all.
So the minor evidently went in alive today and told everybody everything.
So, hold on. Is Halle blocked from here?
I don't know.
Hold up. The underage is underage. For sexual, romantic, shit like that, there she is right there. I completely agree with that. If you have another app open now?
Can you hear that?
Yeah.
It's this app. It's a glitch.
Swipe, do a soft reset. Swipe up on your app real quick and then come back. Come in, Halle. That's why I just told Mal that I said you need to come here, and because from what Mal is being told, it's not what I was just told on the phone by you. So at the end of the day, how would you feel if your minor was talking to an adult? I guess I would need to know in which way they're talking. If I have 2 teenage daughters, obviously, and both of them have friends that are 18, 19, 20 years old.
Hi, how are you?
Right,
Hey.
like my husband just said, keyword being friends. There's nothing sexual, there's nothing weird going on there.
Nothing. That group chat, I was not in. I was not allowed in that group chat. I was in the lives, right, where these people had the group chat, but I was never part of that group chat.
Well, apparently it's being said that you were sending inappropriate photos with
No,
said girl.
it's someone named
no.
Miami.
She's in the group chat with where the inappropriate stuff was being sent.
No, I was never in that group chat.
Bush
Did
side
you
view,
know that
I
this
don't allow
person
my
was going to go
children.
meet up with that minor?
I had no idea. None of this came out until like yesterday. I had no idea. And I was in a live speaking up so like this is not okay. This is disgusting. This needs to go to the law. Like I was in that live saying that. And I will show all of my my conversation only on TikTok. I've never talked to her off the app. I have all that conversation and I will show it.
Let me just revise for a second. Yes, my children know said people in real life. They weren't off an app. And from my understanding, the girl that was in Halle's live the other day that I said I see no problem with them being friends is a friend of hers in real life, not from the internet.
And I ended up blocking her today because this is too messy and I'm really trying not to do the mess. Unfortunately, which I feel bad I can't be there for her and guide her while she's been groomed by someone.
No.
You deflected when asked if you knew she was a child.
Charlie.
No, I've never deflected that.
Lilith, you seem to know an awful lot about this. Could you like jump on the box and give us some clarification?
Hold on, someone's messaging me.
Because I've not been on the app until I just got message from Animal and I jumped in here. Now you have an account to go private to play it. Play what?
We could go live on another one. The issue is that MJ and them greenlighted me, so they're trying to take down all my accounts. So if I play, I have a feeling they're going to try to report me with it.
I mean, you can send it to me and I'll play it on my backup. But wait a minute. Hold on. What? It's something of a minor child, though?
I'm a little confused. I think this guy had a live today and he was going off because people were talking with a minor. And then it came out that there were some inappropriate things going on with the minor. And
yeah, with a girl named Miami.
This is what I got that was before the guy's live. I don't have the guy's live yet.
They're my friends. No, you're not.
But someone had sent me this to start with.
The good side of it. I think he blocked you.
Why would she block me?
I don't know.
Because she doesn't want to admit that she knew that the girl was underage.
And who are they talking about right there, Mel?
Me.
I think it's the misunderstanding that we were being blamed for something over here, but it was your comments, not you. Yeah, it was the comments. The comments were saying that you and the good Savage was trying to pin grooming on me. Yeah, but we wasn't. Yeah, that's what someone said in the chat.
Can we pause this for a minute? Okay.
Bushside View. No, I do not know the minor in real life. I met her on here 2 weeks ago. I thought she was like about to be 18. I didn't find out till this morning that she's 16 and someone else was sending her explicit videos and pictures. And I flipped the fuck out today. And I, like I said, I'll show my entire conversation with this person.
Sorry. Okay, hold on. Like my husband keeps saying. Say that again.
How old is this girl?
How old is she?
She told us she was 17 turning 18 in 2 months, but she's actually 16 turning 17 in 2 months. But I didn't know that until today.
Hold on.
And I blocked her.
Bushside View. I think we're talking about two different people here. Halle, the girl that was in your live the other night that says she knows you in real life, you're like a big sister to her. Is that this girl?
No, I don't know. That's not the same girl. The person I know in real life that was in my live is 30 years old.
No. The other night, the girl that was in your live said that she looked up. Yeah, I think that was the name, yes.
Okay, she looks up to me, but I don't know her in real life.
Okay, she said in your comments that you guys know each other in real life.
No, we don't know each other in real life.
Okay, so then...
She also told everyone that she was 17 turning 18, but really she's 16 turning 17, and I didn't know that till today, and she was immediately blocked.
So it is the same girl?
Yes, it is. There we go.
God fucking damn it, Halle.
What?
You just fucking lied to me.
No, I didn't. I misunderstood.
No, there's one minor.
There's only one minor. There's only one minor. I thought she was talking about my best friend, Ashley, who was in my chat. At the same time, I was confused.
Did you change your name after all of this went down?
No,
When did you change your name?
it's been the same. The Good Savage. This is my backup.
Oh, okay. Somebody was questioning it.
No, I didn't change my name. It's the same. The Good Savage is still the same.
Okay, well, I'm gonna have to listen to the lives, but
Yeah, I thought she was almost 18. Either way,
I don't think that makes it right either way. Honest to God,
that's fair.
This whole thing is inviting a whole fucking thing all on its own.
Oh, I agree.
I will tell you, they came in here, and the first thing that I was told was that you knew. So, I mean, this.
I knew,
I
but
don't know.
as a like friendly, like I'm trying to help guide her. She got a message from someone doxing her, and she asked me if I had a friend named Shannon. And that's what our entire conversation was about. I can show you it on my phone.
With all due respect, Halle, I don't think you should be trying to help a minor right now. Like, irregardless of what, I feel like you need to work on yourself.
Well, yeah, obviously. I've learned that this week. This week has been fucking hell.
Okay, so hold on. Because I know damn well somewhere, somebody, in fact, I think I'm a mod or was a mod, so I should have a copy of that live. But you both, I'm almost 1,000% sure you both told me she was 17. Y'all are friends in real life. She looks up to you like a big sister.
The 17 part, yes. I don't know her in real life, have never known her in real life. I don't know why she would say that, or I would say that. And she looks up to me as a sister. That's
Are you
it.
FaceTiming her?
No, I have never spoken to her off of this app, and I can prove that. I will phone dump my entire phone, OG.
Then how are you helping her?
She had a question because she got a message from a girl saying that her name was Shannon and that she was my friend and was doxing her.
I'm sorry, anything to do with Shannon's name, second that comes up, I don't trust a bitch. Number one, that just fucking sounds like a setup from the get-go, but...
Bush side view, and the other night, I swear it was like, it sure the fuck wasn't 2 weeks. It was a lot longer, I can tell you that.
No, it was 2 months until I was told it was 2 months till she turned 18. That's what I was told.
But you just said 2 weeks.
No, I said 2 months. I've known her for 2 weeks.
Oh my God.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to understand. You, the other night, y'all said, Animal, get in a fucking box. Because you were in this live.
Tap, because I just got bullying and harassment.
Sorry, Mel.
No, it's not you. No, it's not you. It's fucking MJ greenlighted me.
For why? What the fuck's going on there?
The hell if I know. They're mad that people bought Mr. Malamonitor the other day, I guess. I don't know.
Okay.
Okay.
I remember the girl in the chat that I said the other night.
Animal, you're really hard to hear.
Yeah, I can't hear anything he's saying.
Is that better now?
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I remember that girl saying she was almost 18. I don't remember her saying that they knew each other in real life. That I don't remember, but I'm in and out of so many lives that it might have been said and I just didn't see it. I remember her saying she was almost 18.
You keep like going out for some reason.
Yeah, you're
like
going in and out.
I don't.
Hold on.
I have questions.
I'm gonna restart my app. I'll be right back.
Okay. I mean, I could understand maybe where OG's coming from if it were like a big brother, big sister program thing, but I think meeting people on this app is already hard enough, and having a minor come to you and like thinking you can just talk to them, I think you're opening the floodgates for a huge ass problem, and it just
Yeah,
should
that's
have
why I
been
blocked
nixed
her.
from the beginning. Like
And
you never
I
should
should have.
have.
I should
I
have. I
agree.
absolutely should
I
have.
agree there, right? I
I
agree
absolutely
there,
should
but
have.
that's not what it was prayed to be the other night at all.
So I should have just cut it. And I mean, I should have. That was my fault. That was my problem.
Okay,
I'm willing to.
hold on. I just got a message from somebody
Hmm.
that said, OG, do you know that Halle told Smash the other night that she can't stop lying? I don't know that because I've not been on the app very much, but what the fuck is that about?
I said I have a line problem regarding my relationship because it was taken off the app. That's what I said. Because okay, hold on. Sidebar. So someone from this app messaged my ex-girlfriend now, who I've been with forever, and I was lying to her that I wasn't on the app. I have a lying problem when it comes to her. That is what I was talking about.
Okay.
And we broke up.
That's why you broke up?
Yeah. Someone messaged her off the app, and I had lied that I was not on TikTok.
What the fuck
So
is
we
wrong with you
broke up.
people? Why are you going real life like that? Number one. Number two, why did somebody come in here earlier and say that you were sending the N-worded messages, by the way?
Me?
What?
That was a whole other point too, was Halle has used the unslurred messages.
Never. That
I'd like
word
to
is
see
not in
these,
my
'cause
vocabulary.
I can say I've never heard her say that, but
That word is not in my vocabulary.
Is it any better now?
Yeah, way better.
Yes.
Okay. Again, I heard that, saw that girl say she was 17, almost 18. And
That's when
that's
I
all.
said animal, I said, oh, okay, so, you're almost an adult. She said, yes. I look up to Halle like a big sister. That's all it is. We're just friends.
Yeah.
She's like a big sister to me.
Wait.
Yeah.
Real quick. I have a question. Are you not working a program right now?
I'm sober.
But are you working a program? Because somebody is asking a legit question in the lying aspect of it. Like,
I haven't been to a meeting since July.
okay. To that person, if that answers your question, let me know.
Yes, I thought it was like, treating it almost like a big brother, big sister program. That's the way I looked at
Yeah. That's how I felt about it. And I can phone dump. I'll phone dump everything. Like, OG, if you want.
I don't think that's appropriate if this is a child. This is I'll just
No,
be
but
honest
I'm
with you, Halle.
saying.
Hold on. I will be completely honest with you, and I'm going to say this respectfully so I don't get Mal in trouble. If it was Small Fry or America and this came out, I'd be throwing hands.
Okay, that's fair.
Halle knew that Miami was sending the minor inappropriate photos. That's the
No,
issue
I did
with
not.
Kat.
Wait,
I did
Halle
not.
knew that Miami was sending this minor. Okay, wait a minute. I'm confused because I thought
don't know
Miami was the
Miami.
minor.
Miami is no, IDK is the minor. Miami is the girl from another group that there was a group chat that I was not a part of. And it was on Snapchat, and I can show you guys my entire Snapchat log. Like, I was not in that group. I was not in that group chat. I had no idea until 2 days ago when it came out because my other friend brought it out.
The audacity. Where did you hear that? I'm curious. Like, was this in the live? Because I haven't gotten to listen to the lives yet. I can't just listen to them on the lives because some people are having fun reporting.
Mel, Halle just said that IDK is the minor. That's why I got pissed off. Because the other night we were told something completely different.
Oh,
yeah, IDK is the minor.
What?
Hold on, OG. Check Discord in a second.
Okay.
I feel bad for some of these people because they got to come in on, backup names and they can't even jump in a box because of everything going on.
Of everything, what going on?
Just with the different groups fighting.
A lot of people don't feel comfortable coming in boxes or being involved in things because of what's going on. I do agree with that.
And I'm getting down because I said what OG asked, and that's it.
I appreciate
Bye.
you, Animal. Thank you. Did you send a voice message to somebody using the N-word?
No.
Why do I have a video of a message with you and the voice recording from you has the N-word in it?
Halle.
Who is it from?
Halle.
When was that?
Halle.
What?
One more time. Did you send a message with the N-word in it to somebody?
Not in my memory, no.
Oh, God.
That is not a word in my vocabulary.
If you have to say in my memory, there is some self-doubt in there.
I self-doubt everything. It's an insecurity thing. Show it.
Look, what's not gonna happen is you're not gonna turn around and make this a woe is me trauma bullshit.
I'm not making it a woe is me trauma bullshit, OG. I'm telling you, I don't remember, but I don't remember ever saying that.
Well, I can tell you this, it was just sent to me and you absolutely did fucking say it.
When? Where? Why? What the fuck? When? Send it to me. Yeah, how long ago? When was it?
So, to the person that sent that to Mal, is there any way that you could get us a date on that? Because I don't see one.
Your username on it was Halle and Linux 24.
I just screenshotted it and sent it to her, Mal.
I mean, by the way, when Woody was yelling, Linux came up and bit me really hard because she thought it was me and she was in a very in tune with my anxiety. And usually when I yell, she can tell my anxiety is higher. It was higher anyway, but without yelling. I was trying not to yell. I know that I raised my voice a couple of times, but my N-word bit me. Send help. She's been through a lot. Linux has sweet angel of mine.
My Lennox? Why don't you send the full clip so I can hear it? Because that's a clip.
Haven't heard it. It's a screenshot that somebody posted.
Yeah, it's a screenshot.
It's a transcript. It's a transcript from a message that could have been completely wrong.
Are we really doing this?
Yes, I want it shown right the fuck now.
Girl, I don't know who the fuck you're demanding shit out of when you're talking to fucking minors and dropping the N-word.
Fuck this whole app. Fuck all of you guys. Fuck this. I'm done. Kelly was fucking right. I should have stayed away from...
Who the fuck is Kelly?
I think she meant Kelly, her girlfriend.
Is she drunk?
No.
No,
it's not song. It's not song lyrics. It's literally her. I would like to hear that actual clip though, Mel. I don't see it voice transcribing and putting that word in.
Don't be shocked. You're shocked?
Yeah, I gotta see if I can trace down the recording of it. All I have is a video somebody posted on TikTok with the transcript.
Do we know who the message is between?
No, not right now, but I will try to figure it out. Audacity, how do you know though? Like, I'm trying to understand.
She knew that minor was being groomed. Okay, I'm still confused, so can somebody please help me? Which minor? Is Miami?
So, Miami isn't the minor. Miami is somebody else. The minor is IDK, is my understanding.
Okay, so Miami is an adult that we know.
So the minor said that Halle knew?
It was said in the lives you have to watch them, they said. But you don't just get mad and run. Nina, she does.
I
I'll
think
be
she
honest,
got
does.
kicked. I think one of the mods kicked her because she was starting to scream.
Yeah, Mama Zero cool, dude. SPG. That's probably a good thing, honestly, that you did. Yeah. She does have fight or flight. Everyone keeps telling y'all about her. Yeah, you know, I get that. But I don't know. I guess I'm just somebody that hopes that people will see, you know, like, I don't know. She's lying, they said. She has known about that girl being a minor. We need some type of proof of that. No offense, Sweet Cheeks. I know y'all have massive beef with her, so I can't just run with what y'all are saying. You know what I'm saying? Bullshit. Yeah, definitely. Because I have my own kids to raise. Point blank. Period. And today's actually the first day that I've talked to Halle since the night I was in her box on that live.
If anybody happens to know who the audio was with, where Halle said that word, if the person can record it
And get it
and
to one of
send it
us.
to me, I don't have to say who it was. I just would like to hear with my 2 ear holes the actual thing, because Halle is saying the transcript got that word. I'm a little confused on what word you would use that the transcript would pick up on that, but
Well, and even reading it, like I've read it a couple times, and I don't. Let me look at it again, but I don't see like what.
can I be honest with you? I mean, she used to sit with Boss Hog. It's not wildly hard to believe that that message could have been at one point when she used to say some nasty shit to people. I don't know if it was.
I mean,
I have proof that that's definitely her profile name from
I will say
Instagram.
this from the looks of it, right, and the way that that word is used in that paragraph, it does look like a trying to be cool type shit, if that makes sense.
It's not the ER, it's the AS.
And I can't like there's no. It says, but my NAS bit me. There's no word that transcript would have picked up that no. Nobody's defending that word. No, Nina.
I'm not trying to like put her on fucking trial. I just
No, in all honesty, like reading it, not the P word would have been mistaken. No. Like if you've seen it, you would understand. Does that make sense? Not giving her a pass, but people know how bad mental health is for her. I don't think people would give. Huh? I don't think I'm understanding what you're saying properly.
not giving her a pass, but people know how bad mental health is for her. I don't think mental health is one thing. She was answering questions though, and it is some pretty serious stuff. There's a minor on the app saying that she knew that people were meeting up with her to be inappropriate and sending inappropriate messages.
Okay, and just so I'm understanding this properly, Halle was in said chat that the inappropriate things were being sent to said minor.
I haven't listened to the live yet. I was told I need to listen to the live because the minor basically implicates Halle in it, but Halle is saying she wasn't allowed in the chat, which is weird to me that you're using the words "I was not allowed" in that chat. That is a weird way to phrase it for me. Obviously, she's talking about her cat biting her. It's the question of if she used the N-word as a noun.
Yeah, she's saying that the cat bit her, but she's calling the cat my N-word with the AS at the end. It'd be like me saying, oh geez, say it like it was said, can you? What do you mean?
It was in the picture. Someone's trying to get me the audio, but my N-word bit me.
So it'd be like me calling Mal my bestie, right? But instead of saying bestie, being like calling Mel the N-word with the AS at the end and being like Mel bit me. But saying that, so
I can't get auto fucking read or whatever to say the F word half the time. I'm surprised it would be able to do that.
no, it says duck for me all the time when I try to say the F word. People's autocorrect don't autocorrect that. Exactly, Lamb Jello.
It's not even auto-corrected. It's literally the transcript on a message. So I'm trying to get the actual audio.
I don't see transcription busting that word out either, though. Could be wrong. I mean, I don't know much about like AI and transcribing, so
I just am having a hard time with it thinking that word was said if it wasn't.
right. So Nina, the context would be she's talking to someone, right? She's sending a voice memo to somebody. And in said voice memo, she says that her cat, hold on, I gotta look at it again to try.
I mean, odd reach, but I mean, I guess there's a possibility she could have said Linux and it got. I'm sorry, that's a hard reach. Linux to that. My Linux bit me, I could understand, but I don't understand transcript getting it right every other time but once.
Okay, hold on, Mal. I redacted the word. Maybe this will help. Because clearly it's posted somewhere.
Yeah.
So there. That'll... No, Mal, sorry, the word was said. Yeah, Flip,
What I feel like. And I'm sorry, but her hesitation in the I don't think I said it. Like, I would be able to sit here and say, without a doubt, you would have to AI the shit out of something to get me to say that word. Because there's no way it's coming out of my mouth. No way it's coming out of my lips.
I knew she was lying when I asked her the question about the minor, and she got quiet for a minute before she would answer. If she's mentioning witty... No, because actually she's tried to call me like the last 3 days, but I've been busy. And it was to call and tell me about a conversation her and Witty had, so they're recently talking.
Well, no, so this right here, she's known Witty for a while, but I don't know if Witty goes back to her Boss Hog days, because I knew Halle as Halle Not Barry back when she sat with RT while she was sitting with Boss Hog, and she had not gone through a program and she got foul as fuck back then. Like, said some really nasty shit.
I mean, they got pointed. Exactly. And, you know, that's why I'm like, no. So, wait a minute. How long did she sit with Boss Hog? Because now I have to question anything that's been said to me.
So I would have met her April, May of 2024, and I think she was with Boss Hog till around into summer, beginning of fall.
Okay, because just the other day, somebody came in her chat, and brought that up, and her exact words were, I think she said a month. I sat with him for a month, so that's in the past. So fucking what?
Monster, how long did she sit with him?
It doesn't make sense, Nina. That's why I think it was her trying to be cool, in all honesty.
Honestly, I don't think she remembers sitting with him. I'm not gonna lie. And I'm not saying this to be insensitive, like, she was drunk a lot. Like, she was a mean, angry drunk during that time. And I remember her coming into my box a couple of times. I don't think she remembers it. I will give her that. Because she was bad.
I didn't know her back then, so I didn't know.
Okay. All I have right now is that was from December 3rd of 2025. Halle, if you want to go through your messages and try to figure out.
Wait, December 3rd, 2025. That was just fucking months ago.
So she maybe knows who she sent it to, talking about Whitty and her cat.
Now, IG. Highlighted. Does anybody know? Like, you can inbox myself or Mel and stay confidential if it was you that she was talking to. Can you just confirm?
I have the info from the person who's talking to that person. They just don't have the audio for it right now.
Like, they don't have it at all? Like, deleted it, don't have it, or just can't get to it right now?
I don't know. They are just telling me they know that was December 3rd, 2025. They just don't have the audio. Like, the person who's communicating with them for me. Like, they are saying, like, yeah.
Wow, this is super fucking disappointing all the way around.
Guys, stop telling me to check IG, please. Sorry, I need a second. I'm really overstimulated.
It's okay, Violet. You'll do better next time, woman. You're just getting back on that bike.
Well, Violet, somebody came in my chat and said there was a live today where an underage person said that Halle was aware that people were sending the minor inappropriate messages and shit, and that Halle knew someone overage met with the minor for explicit reasons. And Halle is not really adding up, in my opinion. So evidently Halle was talking to a minor on the app. And she says the minor lied about the age and that they were 17 going on 18 soon, but now it's the minor is 16 and the minor lied to her.
So the minor definitely did say the other day in that live that she was 17, almost 18.
Okay.
She for
and then
sure
she said that she knew Halle in real life.
Yes. She said she's like my big sister. I know her in real life.
And then Halle said she's only known her for 2 weeks, which is fucking weird to me.
Which is not what was said in that live either. It was months, not weeks. That's what was just confusing me when she was in the box.
There's someone named Breezy and someone named something else. And it's not like Breezy, it is...
Love your face, Violet.
There's a DJ guy, I think is his name. Breezy, it's got like a heart with a wrap around it, an exclamation mark, and the yellow sign, BR, pound sign, Z, and a Y with two... Yeah, I don't know her username. That's...
Love you too, Pookie. Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, Animal called me and asked me, he's like, you're not condoning people talking to minors on the app, are you? And I'm like, wait, what?
And I didn't pointed it out. I did. Somebody said group 7z.badbreezy is the at. She got kicked for starting to raise her voice, I think.
FYI, Mel, somebody did message me here on the app and said that you were not green lighted.
That's weird, because definitely was told they talked about it in a live the other day, so I'll have to check it out.
Yeah, I don't know. I'm lost in the sauce when...
So is MJ also gonna then redact the thing where she talked about people doing something nice for Mr. Mal? Because that's wild too. Especially since she evidently compared me to talking about Retina stealing thousands of dollars, but hey.
Hi, Ellie.
They did. I was in that live. That's what I thought. MJ definitely said she was going to greenlight me. So that's funny. Maybe don't say
I'm just
it.
telling you what was said, like what got sent to me, because I've not been around. Then someone named Miami had sent IDK pictures, I think.
He did get the monitor, yes. So everybody was fucking amazing, and he got a nice one. And he messaged me this morning, and he was like, I still am kind of shocked that people did that for me. So he is very grateful. I hope people know that.
Oh, was that the gaming monitor?
Yes.
That's awesome. Someone did tell me about that.
Yeah, his computer monitor, like I was on live and it went out and just like was bars across the screen, and someone jokingly said Cash App and bio, and I was like, well, if anybody really does want to be nice, like I'll take them out and do it. And like people instantly gave, and he went out and he was able to get one, and it was really fucking nice. So I cried on live. I was like, thank you.
No, wait, I'm confused. What is the problem with that?
Well, evidently I've complained about everyone else getting money, I guess. I've definitely made a comment about how MJ is making bank running her mouth about people, but I really couldn't give two shits if she's making the money. But I guess that it was brought up that I've talked about Retina, but my thing is Retina did the GoFundMe thing, which is what I've talked about, so I don't know. That breezy person is live now. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not overly worried about it. Somebody sent me a picture of a video, and it was me live, and MJ had made a video saying this is her live now or something, and like everyone in the comments, like Scammy Claus was making fun of me and everything. So I don't know.
That's why
evidently it was bad that people wanted to do something nice for him. So
well, I will say that I didn't know about it, but I think it's great that people
it was
and help people, and I think that it shouldn't matter what people want to do with their money.
Yeah.
I'll say, because I mean, y'all drag me for shit anyway, so I don't give a fuck. When my husband and I got married last weekend,
looks amazing, by the way.
Huh?
Your wedding looked amazing, by the way.
Thank you. It was beautiful out.
Yeah.
But 2 friends of mine off TikTok were like, hey, check your Cash App. And they were nice and sent us money for, going out to dinner for our wedding and stuff like that. Nobody asked them to, nobody told them to. So I guess I just don't. Like, I know back when, like, I could say, yeah, Mel was on my ass about some fucking loyalty fund that we laugh about now.
Yeah.
But, I feel like from what I thought, everybody on the app had kind of got away from the whole, like, pocket watching and talking shit. Because I thought, from what I understood, like, a lot of the creators we know have Cash App and bio and shit like that. Hey, Salty.
Honestly, all I care about is if somebody fucking says they have cancer and they don't have cancer and they're telling you they're going to go buy cancer medicine with the money.
Right.
I think people deserve to know, like, hey, that person lied to you about having cancer. But I just don't give a shit. Like, it is what it is.
And I don't disagree there, because that's, what is it? Theft by deception?
Yeah.
So, like, that's a whole different ballgame, right?
Yeah.
You didn't get on here and say, Mr. Male has a tumor on his big toe and he's got a week left to live.
Not his big toe. I cut it off for him.
So if people wanted to do something nice for him,
Yeah.
then what does it matter?
I couldn't give 2 shits about MJ's gift level. I just think it's funny that she makes a shit ton of money shit-talking people while she fucking doesn't even actually have a problem with them. She just creates it. I'm not mad about it, hun. I promise you.
I was gonna say,
Go
but I
send more
mean,
money to
fuck it,
MJ.
if they're paying her to talk shit, I mean, I will say, like, obviously I see, like, reposts and shit, on
I've
pages when
never
I'm
had a
looking.
problem with, have I not always said I really couldn't give 2 shits if somebody has a Cash App up?
For as long
Hasn't that always been a
as
thing? Like, I've never cared that MJ had a Cash App up, hun. I didn't really know if MJ had a Cash App up or not. I think one night she made a joke about it, but I really couldn't give 2 shits. But nice try trying to start something. Go back so you all can go live and talk about it. And
I do have to say, like, when
I
when
really
I
don't
get
care about
bored
the
and
money
I'll,
she's
like,
getting, hun.
open TikTok for like a hot second,
Yeah,
I'll see, like,
infections.
clips of her live, and I do laugh because some of the shit that comes out and just that quick, I think, contrary posts, I think that's who I see him on, but
I think I have them blocked.
some of the shit she says does crack me the fuck up.
Hey, why don't you get in a box, Fluff, and let us hear your voice? But you won't.
PayPal and bio for questions. Are we forgetting the mail?
I don't, but nice try. Keep trying to rage bait. It's fun watching you flounder in the comments.
I remember
What's up,
that
Mama?
clip.
Sorry, I'm sick, and I was supposed to get dental work done today, but I woke up sick, so I had to reschedule. Anyways, I don't know why I said that. No one cares. Moving on. I was gonna say from now on, if from now on, if like electronics break, let me know, because my husband, anytime he buys something new, he just saves fucking everything. We have an entire bin of wires.
Oh, we have it too. Yeah. He's had like,
I'm like, when was the last time we had a phone?
he's had spare monitors out in the garage, but I think this was his last one, so yeah.
Alright, well, next time let me know. No one else message me for spare things. That's weird. Don't do that. If I don't know you, don't message me for random things. But anyone I know or like, you can message me and I'll let you know.
No, thank you.
Listen, Mama, I'm going to be honest now why I've not been on TikTok. I have bought a PlayStation 5 and I have become a NASCAR driver. And that is so much more interesting than this fucking app.
We're not a
running a
PlayStation
card
family.
shop called Florida Man's.
You've been what?
Downloaded this game. It's called like TCG. It's an off-brand Pokemon card shop game.
Oh my lord.
And I didn't know what to name it, so I named it.
See, I've been laying in bed playing Stardew Valley, so...
Did you hear that? I finally came out and told everybody why I've not been on TikTok because I've become a NASCAR driver on my PS5.
Oh,
And Mel said that she downloaded a game and she's got a fucking Pokemon card store and she named it Florida Man's. What is it? Florida Man's?
Florida man.
I can't even say it.
So I don't. This whole Mal playing with minors, okay? Like I play quite a few video games, right? And a lot of them, like you just load into a lobby with randoms, right? Some might be minors, some might be kids. Like there's streamers out here who literally have videos that go viral where they load into a lobby with little kids.
Honestly, he plays Dungeons and Dragons with adults. That's what's fucking hilarious about it, is there's no minors on it. He's in adult groups only.
I think I'll ask her when Mel's done talking.
I did hear, I guess there's like some clip where they're trying to say he was on playing a game while I was on live and you could hear him talking to minors, which is fucking hilarious because when he's playing Dungeons and Dragons, he's not even in the same room as me. So you wouldn't have heard shit. Okay. So I'm guessing they heard a video game he was playing and it was some girl talking on the video game, maybe?
Probably, but I can also
but he doesn't
say too,
game with people. Like
when
that.
I play my one game,
yeah,
everyone thinks I am a little boy.
Jesus.
Like they
That's
literally
funny.
have to ask me, are you a boy or girl? They think I sound like a little boy, and I'm like, dude, I'm a 42-year-old woman. Like,
yeah,
no, I'm not a little boy.
Well, and that's what's insane to me is like it's the level at which they want to try to rage bait and get me to go off because they've gone around and they've tried the Mr. Mal as a P3 card and it didn't work. And they know it makes them look bad, so they try to basically say he plays games with little girls. It is what it is. They're gonna keep doing it, but the reality is honest to God, like I couldn't give two shits if they want to spread that rumor because they're sitting with Tech, whose husband raped a woman, and T, whose husband raped a 15-year-old. So,
Flip, real quick before I forget. Chris said, I want to play video games with Flip. Can you, being as you have Xbox, can we add each other, being as we have a PS5?
We can add each other on the game, yeah.
On the game?
Yeah, on the game, but not on the systems.
Ooh,
Figure out how to
I
do
didn't know that.
I will say to what you just said, Mel. So I'm very confused by that. I just being blunt and open there. I'm very confused at how people are okay sitting with Tech when her husband has those charges. Now, I did ask somebody on the back end, I don't know, probably a month and a half ago, about them, because there's somebody that, has been on the app for a while, and they said that, I guess Tech had an explanation for it, but then all of a sudden, I started getting shit in my inbox, like, court records.
Yep.
And there's, like, no way around it. Like, it's just straight up great.
Oh, she flat out said the other day that he would get it basically taken away, but they can't afford it or something. And I was like, no, you can't get it taken away because he pleaded guilty to it. But honestly, it is what it is to me. I could never imagine being friends with somebody that could marry somebody like that. But they come in my lives and they do this where they want them to get brought up so they can play it and honestly probably make more money off it. And I really couldn't give two shits. Like, make your bag. I don't care. I'm not listening. Have fun.
Yeah, I'm confused there because, and I got told that, like, I guess way back when, like, it all got brought out or whatever. But not everybody knows, like, so there are people that still have questions.
There are, and evidently a lot of people thought that she adopted that child.
Oh, wait. Hold on. She didn't?
Nope.
Because that was literally my next statement to you, is when I have asked about it, I got told, well, obviously it couldn't be that because they adopted a child.
No, my understanding, they probably went through the most laxed of which was guardianship. She says they aren't related to the child. Someone has told me that before, Tech said it was a child of somebody they're related to.
So now I did get told in this same said conversation that it was a family member.
Yep. Tech lied about a lot of it. She definitely has said before that they adopted that child, because that's why I thought that it was like a Romeo Juliet situation, because I swear I've heard her say that too before. But it turns out that she's lied about a lot of it. And so now what she does, yeah, her cousin's child. So now what she does is she gaslights people and says, you can message me and we'll talk about it. So that way she can tell you that, evidently she's told people the person passed away and it was their karma for lying about her husband. Her husband pleaded guilty, which you know. She also got in Megan's box one night and basically said it's Megan's law's fault that he's still on the registry, which is a law that was enacted because a little girl was raped and schmurdered by a man who had offended twice before. So I don't think that was the flex she thought it was. But she did get really mad one night and she tried to get up in my box, and then she tried gaslighting me, so I dropped her. And she keeps trying to have conversations with me, but the reality of it is she married a man who raped a woman, and she tries to gaslight everybody into thinking she didn't. But yeah, there's a lot of people who have come out and said, wait, well, how did she adopt that child? She didn't. She actually laughed at me when I said something about the adoption. She was like, I never said we adopted him. I was like, yes, you did.
No, I know for a fact that she has said that on live before, because her exact words were, how would I have adopted if he raped?
So there's 3 levels. Pretty much legal adoption isn't going to probably give a child to a family where there is someone who has been convicted of that. I've looked it up just to kind of confirm. My guess is they went for guardianship, which is they basically had to prove it was in the child's best interest to be in that home. And even Snark has said he's really good with that child.
Yep, I do remember hearing Snark a couple months ago say, I guess her and Tech had a lover's quarrel or whatever, and that got brought up. So I did hear, I think it was on a recording of a live, that Snark said that he's really good with the child. And
yeah,
a couple months back, if you remember right, somebody got my box, and somebody that sits with Tech, that got brought up, and they ended up getting pretty upset in my box, and some stuff was said about the situation, and then Tech was upset that they brought it up.
Yeah.
I guess my thing is if somebody is, like, if he's not guilty, right, and people have questions, then why not openly answer said questions versus, well, just go ahead and, inbox me or whatever.
She pretends that she answers questions, but a lot of what she does is gaslight. So she tries to make it sound as if he's innocent. In Megan's box one night when she got up there, she had tried to make it sound like he was innocent. And I had said, he pleaded guilty, right? And she didn't want to answer that question. She kept going off. And so Megan finally said, wait a minute, did he plead guilty? And she started going off about Megan's law. And I think Megan ended up dropping her because she was like, you're not going to fucking sit here and do that to me. Yeah. Well, and what's wild to me is one night Tech sat on a live and said that she was a victim, and she reported her crimes. And did XYZ report their crimes, or did they let their abuser go and abuse other women? I just sat here like, are you fucking kidding me right now? Like, she blamed people who don't report their abuse for other women being hurt.
Mal or Ahmad, would you guys check Discord real quick? Also, Katie LV, a bunch of Tex OG TT friends left her a while back too. I'm confused by that statement.
So I'm just gonna say this because this bothers me. Okay, I hate the whole subject, but I do have questions, but they're not. It's none of my business, right? But my only thing is there has to be more to the story, because there's no way that they would allow a child in the home if he did that, right?
There is. I actually looked it up. When you go the route of guardianship, it's a lot more lax and it's easier to prove because the burden of proof is proving it's better for the child. So he raped a woman. He didn't rape a child, so they're already not up against he's a child rapist. So there are situations where if the judge deems it appropriately, and I will tell you, judges a lot of times are not as for the victims as you'd think. All they had to do was convince a judge that that child was in the best interest of being in their home, and it being of a relation to them made it easier too.
I don't know. I guess it just doesn't sit right with me, because I don't see how a judge would allow that if he actually did that. That's like my only thing. Huh?
He pleaded guilty to it.
Yeah, he pled guilty.
He said, I did it.
Yeah, the stuff that was sent to me, he openly pled guilty. It wasn't like a plea bargain or anything like that. He openly pled guilty to it.
I mean, it could have been a plea bargain, but even still, he said, I did it. Like, took full accountability for it. So he has to re-up every year, like get new photos and shit for the registry.
Yeah, that was sent to me.
She explained that though. She explained why he had to do that every year.
Yeah, because when you're on the SA registry, you have to. Every year you have to have. If they don't, that's a violation.
He's on the registry because he committed a crime, and the registry is part of it is Megan's Law. That's what she tries to use as it. Megan's Law is a law because a little girl got raped and murdered, and he turned out to be an offender. So the registry holds the offenders on there so that people know, and it's not a shock that, a child's around that person. So.
Hey, just out of curiosity, we all seen the account come in. What's the point?
I'm looking
and just
for it. I can't find it.
Be quiet. I mean, does it make you feel good to come in on an account of a deceased woman that lost her life at an early age?
I don't know. I'm not digging into the case like that, you guys. He pleaded guilty. I don't need anything else. He pleaded guilty.
I will say
it's not like a weird plea either. It straight up says grape. Pleaded guilty to grape.
I did get sent a clip that I found rather funny. So apparently, one night, Tech and who was it? Somebody were talking about how Blue and I ended up being the two people that Farrah picked to work for her, right? And Tech's like, oh no, they know the law of the land. They seen she was a big gifter. FYI, Tech, I had no clue that Farrah was a big gifter before I started working for her. However, I found it kind of funny that the day after you said that, Farrah was in your live gifting you big. Weird.
That part.
I remember her saying something about that, and she was very weirded out.
Yeah, but then Farrah was in there gifting her for like days after that.
I don't know why she'd say that about Blue. Blue never scammed anybody.
Well, he did according to a lot of people on the app, but I mean, we know that everyone calls everyone a freaking scammer, even when they're not a freaking scammer.
Well, according to Farrah,
This app is so stupid.
Farrah said that Blue scammed her.
So everyone scams Farrah.
Yeah, wait until Randall fucking turns the wrong face at her and she fucking tries to say he scammed her with, oh my God, were you listening the day that she ordered him a milkshake and Burger King food? Because he goes, Farrah, they didn't give me a drink. And she said, I ordered you a drink, Randall. And he said, well, they didn't send me one. He was so fucking rude about it. And I'm sitting here like, dude, you said you got a milkshake. That was the drink.
No, like I said, the last time I was like on the app other than to post pictures or videos was that night that I was in Halle's, and then before that was the night that I was in Megan's. Like I said, I'm trying to be a NASCAR driver, so but FYI, what is fraud, just in case people don't know, is when you make payments or purchases with your credit card or debit card and then you turn around and tell the bank that you didn't do it. That's fraud.
All right. I'm going to get off here. My head hurts.
Yeah,
I need to listen to some clips and see what that girl said today about Halle, but
yeah, will you let me know, because that's when I got that call, that was pretty bothersome, because literally, like, they were saying one thing the other night, and that's why, and I know that I asked her, Mama Jenny, I would rather not speak about it right now. But in the box with you, I asked her if these were separate people, and she said yes at first.
yeah.
I mean, did she
did.
not?
Yeah, she was like basically saying one was her real life friend and one wasn't, and then it turned into it was the same person. So she
Right, and that's what pissed me off, because you just blatantly lied to me.
Yeah.
And the other night, the only reason why I said that I see no problem with it was because, from my understanding, they knew each other in real life, and the girl was almost 18, and she looked at Halle like a big sister.
Yeah. Yeah, I get that.
So when I got that call tonight, I'm like, wait a minute, what? And that's why I was like, well, I'm just going to come in here and figure out what the hell's going on. I did tell Halle when I called her, you need to go into Mal's and see what's going on, because from the phone call I just got, it doesn't sound too good.
Yeah.
So
yeah, it definitely doesn't sound good. So I'll listen to it and I'll let you know. I might not get till tomorrow though, because I have a headache now.
That's fine. I have to be honest. I'm not in like any big rush for any type of TikTok bullshit. So
I'm not either, honestly. That person who came in trying to start shit, and I'm just like, oh, whatever. I don't care. Like, think what you want.
Yeah.
MJ's fictitious beef with me is not my problem. It's hers. Go make more money off it. I don't care.
That's just crazy. Like, I guess. Well, I guess I'm kind of confused at where y'all went sideways, because I thought you guys were like copacetic. You were in her lives.
She was saying that it's holding people accountable across the board, but then she was throwing Retina's name around, and it was about SA. So I played the clip of Retina where Retina was fighting with Florida Man, and Retina specifically said, in my opinion, you can't get drunk and then wake up the next morning and say it was SA. And MJ disappeared for 2 weeks and, like a little bitch, didn't say anything about it and has been friends with Retina ever since then.
But
even though Retina stands on, you can't say you were SA'd when you were drunk.
So Retina hasn't like corrected that statement. Like
no, Retina stands on that statement.
Damn, Retina.
Yep. So MJ got pretty mad about that, and then I'm pretty sure I said something about Tech's husband, and MJ is BFFs with Tex, so that pissed her off. So
That's wild too, because I did see the clip where, and it's kind of bullshit because MJ knew the night before when Shannon Sneaky had posted Claw's shit. Like, they had a conversation. I had a conversation. So then when I woke up the next afternoon and I'm being told, like, hey, MJ said you got an hour to tell the truth that account's yours. I'm like, that account's not mine. And MJ played it off like she didn't know this shit was out there when she did. Because even my texts back and forth to MJ that night were, like, MJ flat out said, like, I'm cool with, anything getting posted except for, the doxing.
Mm-hmm.
So it was kind of, it was like a punch right in the forehead, because I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, which is funny because MJ, and I don't fuck with Shannon. Like, it is forever fuck Shannon for me. Right. She can take a long drive to nowhere, and I don't care. But MJ tried to essentially put all of the blame for that group chat on Shannon the other night and say, basically, they were in there, but Shannon already had everybody's information and she didn't really even need them. She was doing it, and MJ was trying to tell her how wrong it was. So she's backtracking, trying to throw Shannon under a bus for all of that. And as much as I don't like Shannon, I think they all had an equal part in that group.
I was gonna say, I thought when, like, that whole thing got brought out, like, people said, yep, we did it, we own our shit in it, and that was that.
Yeah.
Wild. Alright, well, I'm going back to, didn't you ask for my information to press charges, OG, and gave it to Shannon? Sure the fuck did. Sure the fuck did. Abso-100%lutely. I used your information for what I asked for it for. Sit tight, Pookie. Absolutely.
Which part? The part where they're trying to blame that whole fucking group chat on Shannon? Because the MJ fully sat there and basically said, like, you were the one doing the most. You were the one doing the majority of it. You already had a bunch of people's information. I got that clip sent to me that other night. So, yeah. I thought that was pretty ironic to hear after everybody said that, they were all in that to send people's info to each other and do that shit. All of a sudden now it's mostly Shannon that was doing everything. And MJ had to have a talk with Shannon because Shannon was going too far.
Yeah, that is confusing because it's fuck Shannon. But from my understanding, when this shit got outed, it was, they all said that they, all had parts in it. And
in my opinion, can I say something really quickly? That I think y'all should think about, that I think everybody's overlooked. Because I felt off about this the day Florida Man got arrested. This isn't me defending Florida Man. MJ was the one saying Florida Man was in Arizona for the longest time. So how the fuck did she know that? And can she look up everybody else's shit?
Well, hold on though. Because, just being honest, I had said for like a good 3 solid weeks that I thought he was in Arizona too.
Okay. She stood on it though. Like, she said she knew where he was. Like, it seems like she's got some kind of insider info that she's doing with people. I'm just saying, like, she seems to be able to go behind the scenes and say she's got all this info on shit. His camera slip. Yeah, I get that. But I'm just saying, the way that she's talked at times, for me, and her having that group chat where they were passing people's information, a lot of people sit here and want to act like MJ's this saint and doesn't do weird ass shit behind the scenes, but she's greenlighting people to get them taken down that she doesn't like. She's in groups, but she's trying to blame it on other people. It is what it is. Like, I fucking owned when I've looked something up. Yep, I went to OG's Facebook profile, owned it a long fucking time ago. Is what it is, but
no, he said that he was in New Mexico, is what he kept saying on his lives.
I don't know why he would have stayed in fucking sorry, that was probably the stupidest fucking thing he could have done, is when everyone's online saying you're in Arizona, stay in fucking Arizona. I'm still waiting on him to say he was somehow involved in the Nancy Guthrie stuff, though. That's a fun wormhole I'm waiting on.
Yeah, I heard that name, but I don't really know crap about it.
It's Savannah Guthrie's mom. She went missing and she lived in Arizona. So part of me, dark humor, is like someone's going to blame him for it sooner or later.
So what's weird to me with that is that I think when he first got caught, weren't people saying, oh, he was just sitting in his van and they approached his van and he said his name, yada, yada, yada. And then all of a sudden, that shit came out where, like, no, that's not how it went down at all.
He was in a hotel room and didn't want to come out, is what Petty was saying, I think.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just know that, like, if you're going to sit on here and you're going to try to, because I guess that, I'm not exactly sure what got said, but I guess something got said along the lines of me digging into tech, which isn't true. I had like 3 people send me a piece of paper that showed he pleaded guilty to rape.
Mm-hmm. I can say that. Like, I didn't dig into shit, and just it got sent to me.
Same. Like 3 different people were like, hey, here's Tech's husband's like plea. Didn't go looking for it, haven't looked up anything else on it. Just is what it is. But for them to sit there and act like they can tell anybody they're terrible fucking people because they know somebody's husband is a rapist, like, y'all sat in a group with Shannon sharing people's kids' information. Like, regardless of how you feel about people, I don't think it got enough outrage that they shared Nikki's pregnant daughter's information in that group with Shannon and didn't know who Shannon was.
Wait, say that again?
In that group, they didn't know who Shannon was, so it could have been any Peter, Paul, Mary, pedophile, anything like that.
Mm-hmm.
Nikki's daughter, who's pregnant, her information got shared in it. And Shannon went and turned around and recorded it all and sent it to Stephanie.
Oh, lovely.
So
Stephanie seems to end up with a lot of screen recordings of people's texts and shit like that.
Which is wild, because Shannon sat on a live and was like, I knew you were bad the day I did this, blah, blah, blah. And that was before she sent everybody's information to her. I was like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
So if you knew she was bad, then why would you send her shit like that?
That part. I don't know, because I've done the math, Megan. That live you had where you were reading that thing and it was like she'd asked Stephanie and someone else to do a job recommendation for her. That whole group chat thing was like just beginning. So she said that message that you had, basically she was playing Stephanie because she knew she was a snake. But after that, she turned around and sent Stephanie everybody's information in a screen recording. So make it make sense, right?
Yeah, I don't know, Megan, because messages from like 2 years ago when Chris and I went through our shit, between me and Fab Five #1, aka Rundown, aka Ashley, Stephanie ended up with the whole screen record of her and I's private messages.
Stephanie is dangerous.
Yeah. Well, and just randomly one night on George Truth live, Judge Truth, Stephanie just started showing shit because Florida Man wouldn't stop talking about Judge Truth, and so that was Stephanie's way to try to get me to get Florida Man to shut up about Truth. And when I asked Florida Man just to end it, because that shit, that was shit that me and my now husband went through, back then. It wasn't a proud moment, in his life, in our lives. I got told, well, you make Florida Man stop talking and we'll stop showing shit.
Well, she's in for one, because getting caught forging a judge's signature is not a pretty picture. But that's on her, not me.
Right.
I don't know. I do feel like, I will say it, I don't like Stephanie. Fuck Stephanie. But I think it's funny Andy's sitting over there while they're trying to put the blame on her, pretending she's friends with everybody. And you got one side trying to say, Shannon, you were most of the problem in this. So
I will say, when it comes to Andy, Andy seems to have her hand in a lot of shit, but it never gets put out there that it's Andy's hand in said shit, if that makes sense.
So Andy has to have somebody that fights her battle for her because she doesn't want to look like the bad guy. The few times where Andy's tried to like go up against me, she ended up putting a picture up of 4 black children and saying I can't be racist because I teach kids like this.
What the fuck?
And then she tried to put up tax information that she said was mine. And I sent stuff to Petty because I trusted him at the time and was like, here's the proof that she's fucking lying.
Wait, I'm confused. Who she teaches, how does that have anything to do with you?
So it was when Megan and I were fighting, and somebody had said something about Andy, and Andy has been accused a couple times outside of me of being racist. So she had put a picture up of 4 black students and said, I can't be racist. These are kids I teach. The original photo that she gave somebody to put up, though, did not black those children's faces out.
Love of the Lord.
It was wild to me. So ever since then, I've noticed Andy will not stand on her own. She had Megan fight battles for her. She will go live when she's got a group of like a gaggle of girls that will kind of fight her battles for her. She used me. She's used Megan. She's used like fucking Virgo and Samantha. She's using MJ now. She used Bougie. She's attempted to use Florida. Like, she's across the board. Everybody has had dealings with Andy because Andy has attempted to, at some point, hate bond with other people based on her hatred and their hatred of people.
But yet she plays like this sweet, innocent.
And that's why she gets away with it, because when you come out and you talk about the things Andy's done, she cries about it.
I actually
and people think she's a nice person.
I was on 13's live one night, and I didn't realize that was her. And I got a text because I was like, yeah, I don't know why you're blocked. Like, I had no clue who it was. And somebody was like, do you not realize who you're talking to? And I'm like, no. And they told me, and I was like, oh, shit. I'm like, I had no clue that's who that was.
Well, and it's funny because, like, with Andy, I don't think a lot of people know. So Andy went to MJ and said that I told everybody that she hit somebody and took them off the earth. What Andy fails to tell everybody is that one of her friends or her came into the chat and actually mentioned it to start the beef. And then when I said, I'm not saying you're wrong, but you're the one that said it, and that I heard basically that person wasn't on the earth anymore because of Andy, all of a sudden I'm the one that outed it.
You're talking about hit somebody with a vroom vroom, right?
Yeah, she hit a man with her car, and he's not on the earth anymore.
Yeah, we heard that same thing.
Yep. Yeah. And it wasn't Megan that told me that, just so everybody's clear, because she blamed Megan out the gate for it.
No, Flip. Like, whose live were we in, Flip? We were together when that came out, when we heard that. I don't remember whose live it was.
He told a lot of people, by the way, because not just one person told me about it. So I think it's funny that she acts like people outed it. She told a lot of people. She just didn't tell anybody on the app specifically. Got outed. All right. You heard it in MJ's live because she took it to MJ trying to make it sound like, woe is me. You were in here when that person came in the chat. Yeah, because it was my live where it was initially brought. Somebody came in the chat and said something. I said, I'm not saying it, but you're the one that said it. Like,
wait, maybe it was yours, Mal, that I was in here when it happened.
Which is funny because, like, if you look at it, again, Andy comes on here and tries to tell everybody else's secrets. But the second that someone talks about that, you're the worst fucking person in the world.
Right.
I'll be the worst fucking person in the world. I don't care. One thing about me, I've never said that the man was in an illegal dumpster that somehow got onto the road and you hit it with your car and somehow unalived him. Weird ass story.
Whoa. Yeah, that just, like, what?
Yeah, that Velma account was the one that did it. Which I stand on is Shannon, because Shannon disappeared and Velma came back. Just saying.
You probably did, and the bond is not good on those ones. No, the lash clusters are good, but the bond's not good. All right, I'm gonna go play NASCAR.
All right, I will talk to you later. Thank you for coming up.
Thank you for having me. I'll talk to you later.
Talk to you later. All right, guys, I'm gonna get off here too. I have a headache, so I'm gonna go lay down. But you are my headache. You are a pain in my derriere. All right, guys. Again, if anybody's in here that helped with Mr. Mouse Monitor the other day, I just want to say thank you.
So do I. Thank you.
He messaged me this morning and he like randomly, and he was like, I still can't believe people did that. So he's very grateful, and he's still thinking about it. He did get it. Yes, we went that night. Like the moment we had the money, we went and got it. And he's just in awe. So thank you everybody for that kindness, because it wasn't expected, and he really is. He's an amazing person, and people can keep trying to make him out to be a bad person, but that's your problem, because if you got to tear a good man down, I'd hate to know what you've got going on in your lives. So, all right. Love you all very much. Bye, guys.